Chapter 1 Rebirth. You are listening at FameTV.info. Chapter 1 Rebirth. Mu-shi, Mu-shi. Sensing someone pushing her, Mu-shi opened her eyes. She raised her head, and glanced at the other party with displeasure. She knew the person in front of her, but her impression was a little fuzzy. The other party /S name is Lin Yi, and she was at the same table in high school. But she clearly remembered that she was crossing the catastrophe. Looking around in doubt, I saw that I was sitting in the classroom, and the people around me were my high school classmates and teachers. Could it be that she failed to cross the tribulation and was reborn? Facing Mu-shi /S cold gaze, Lin Yi trembled slightly, and moved his subconsciously. When did Mu-shi have such sharp eyes? You know, Mu-shi is a well-known trash in the capital. But yesterday, his family had expelled him from the house, and announced that Mu-shi would have nothing to do with the Mu family in the future. It's really pitiful to think about it, the children of a big family have fallen into such a fate. How many years is it now? Mu-shi looked back at Lin Yi with a hint of excitement in his eyes. She used to be the young master of the Mu family, one of the top 10 ancient families in the capital, but her aptitude was too poor. She was already 18 years old but still had no talent for cultivation, so she was abandoned by the Mu family and found a reason to drive her out of the Mu family. Although she later became a strong person admired by everyone, she always had a regret in her heart. Her mother was kicked out by her family because she couldn't bear the blow, so she committed suicide by drinking medicine. Now that she has been reborn and returned to high school, maybe her mother is not dead, and she still has a chance to make up for it. Perhaps it was because of this knot that she failed to cross the tribulation. Lin Yi looked at Mu-shi like a fool. Are you stimulated? /S 2003. If it were him who was kicked out of the house, he would not be able to bear it. 3 years in 2003. Mu-shi stood up all of a sudden. Get out if you don't want to attend class. A stern and cold voice sounded, and at the same time a piece of chalk flew over. Mu-shi flashed sideways, her cold gaze icily sweeping towards the person who threw her chalk. The other party was Li Qing, her homeroom teacher in high school. Before she was expelled from the Mu family, the other party /S attitude towards her was very tolerant. She could turn a blind eye to her, let alone sleeping in class, listening to music or playing cards. With the other party /S current attitude, it is obvious that she has been expelled from the Mu family. Thinking of this, Mu-shi quickly ran out of the classroom. She now only hopes that the tragedy has not happened, that her mother has not had an accident. How did that waste get away? Could it be that you were stimulated and went crazy? In the future, without the backing of the Mu family, let /S see how arrogant that trash is. Deserves it, ha ha ha. Quiet. Li Qing frowned displeased, and continued to lecture. When this monthly exam is over, she will definitely kick Mu-shi out of her class. Without the protection of the Mu family, she has nothing to worry about. In a very small room with a faint musty smell, a beautiful middle-aged woman with a face as pale as paper is slowly opening the medicine in her hand. Her hands trembled slightly, and her red eyes were full of regret from crying. I'm sorry. It's your mother who harmed you. If your mother hadn't dressed you up as a boy, you wouldn't have been kicked out of the house today. I'm sorry, she I'm sorry. Mom can be with you anymore. She raised her head and put the potion near her mouth. End of this chapter. Listen to the full novel at FameTV.info, direct link in the description.